Hello, good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel Sniggy's Vlogs with Literary Talks. You must be working really hard in this process of learning English language. I hope that you are following all the tips and tricks and the methods which are necessary for you to learn this language as well as speak fluently in English. But in this journey of learning the English language, there are times when you are feeling lazy, there are times when you are feeling bored, you are not able to just get up and start practicing regularly as you are doing it. You are finding it very hard and tough in order to do regular practice of reading skills, writing skills, speaking and listening skills, and therefore you are feeling really tired and lazy. So this video is for you, because in today's video I will be discussing how can you learn this language even after you are feeling lazy. However, before moving into the video, as I always request you to please subscribe to my channel. That will motivate me to bring regular videos that are necessary for your learning process. Now without any further ado, let's move into the video. There are times when you are not in the mood of getting up in the morning at around 5 or 6 o'clock as I have suggested you and then start reading a book. You will feel that no, today I am not in a mood of reading something new. So what will you do at that time? So the first point that comes to my mind is that when you are not in a mood to read something new, to learn something new, you must revise what you have read earlier. So this is the perfect time for revision. That day when you are lazy and tired enough to start learning something new, you can just pick up your diary where you have written notes or written some vocabulary words which you were learning in the previous days. Today is the time that you pick the diary up and start revising whatever you have read. You will just have to do a simple revision where you don't have to memorize anything. You don't have to force yourself to learn something new. You don't have to force yourself to write sentences on a particular word, get meaning out of the dictionary or Google. These tasks are not needed in those days. You just have to open up your diary and do a simple reading of whatever you have written in the past days. This will be also an addition to your journey of learning English language. You always must have heard this thing. It is very important to revise more than to learn more. If you are learning something very specific and little, but you are revising it more times, 100 times, 200 times, you have done the revision, you will be able to build a very strong foundation of that particular thing in your brain, which you will not forget, and that will help you in any kind of examination or any time of need, because whatever you will revise will be fixed in your mind and you will be able to utilize it at the time of need. But suppose you are reading a lot, regularly you are reading 10 to 50 pages, regularly you are taking out 10 to 20 words, but you are not doing any kind of revision, then it is all waste. It will not be of any benefit, because at the time of need you will not memorize those things. Why? Because you have not revised those things. So the time when you are feeling really lazy to do any kind of new learning, it is important for you to pick up your diary and do revision of whatever you have read earlier. This was my first point. The second thing is that whenever you are feeling very lazy, just sit at a place, relax and listen to something which is being spoken in English on YouTube or any other social media platform. Now you know that while you are in this journey of learning English language, you must have heard many speakers who are speaking in English. You must have done your listening practices by listening to these speakers. So this is the time, just you sit at a place, you relax and put your headphones on and start listening to them for 5 to 10 or 15 minutes. It will be enough practice where you are not giving some very hard efforts to learn that thing or to listen, but you are in a relaxed mood. Therefore you will not feel bored, you will not feel tiresome. Yes, so this is the second method that you can do. Now, the third method, while you are very lazy, you must have something good to eat, because it is what I prefer. Whenever I find myself lazy, I go to the kitchen, I make some Maggie for myself, I go to the kitchen, I pick some cupcakes for myself, like this. So laziness goes well with food. So you pick up something, and if the weather is good, you can pick up a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and sit at a place, listen to podcast, or else you can also read books which are very interesting and simple. It can be kids book, okay, it can be stories written for kids. You can start reading them, because it is also very important to enhance your reading habits. Now you may feel that it is not appropriate for my age, but it is not in that manner. When you are a beginner of learning this English language, anything that you get in your hand will be beneficial for you. So you start with the books which are made for kids, which are having very short stories made for kids. You read them, you will enjoy, you will definitely enjoy those things, and you will also not feel bored. You can also start with comics, you can also read graphic books. That will make your day interesting and get you out of this laziness. So these were my few tips, by the help of which, even when you are feeling lazy and tired because of all your responsibilities, you can sit back and do your practice of English speaking or English learning. Hope this video was quite useful for you. So I am ending my video here for today. I will be bringing regular videos. For that, do subscribe to my channel, and please comment whatever videos you want to see in the comment section below. Till then, keep learning, be happy, goodbye.